Hello and welcome to Eagle Pro Wrestling Return to Olympia.
Welcome everybody to Eagle Pro Wrestling. Everybody here in Olympia, we are starting out hot. In the ring, you see Latino's Most Wanted. Up here in the booth, I'm the King of Clubs, Jason Midas. Introduce yourself, Zach.
I'm Zach Thompson, nobody's first choice. On the call for Eagle Pro Wrestling's return to Olympia Fields here at Saturday, March 8th. And indeed, Jason Midas, we are starting off hot.
It's an incredible day for wrestling. Great crowd, wonderful. And yes, it is Ego Pro, and I feel like they're naming it after something. Maybe someone. We'll see if that guy shows up.
I am not a betting man, which is kind of contrary to...
Don't touch me!
And I gotta say, this is one heck of a metaphor that we are hitting with Zach. This is an aggressive matchup.
It is absolutely. I'm really enjoying the champ is here over best around.
Yeah, it's coming at you real hard. These two have a lot of success in Ego Pro Wrestling and a lot of success wearing these robes.
Absolutely. This match brought to you by Fridays Who Are Potting with Ego, the podcast.
Expand on that, Zach.
Well, all three of the hosts and a fourth are in the ring right now, and they are, I think, settling a score as to whether or not Robert Anthony can lucha much.
We'll see.
We will indeed. Oh my goodness! Look at the one-man dojo taking that robe off.
Two Juice Andy Long gets the draw on this one for this. Again, welcome to this incredible day of wrestling. We are so happy to be here in Olympia. Being sponsored by wonderful people like Navarro Farms.
That's right, and Elysium. You see the canvas printed with Match Hub powered by Elysium. More on that later. As I understand it, there is an Elysium title being debuted today.
Wow, really? Excellent.
Indeed.
They don't tell me enough around here. No love lost between all these teams. Of course, Latino's Most Wanted, the more experienced as a tag team, but nobody more experienced in this ring than Robert Ego Anthony.
Looks like we're going to start things off with the Ego Robert Anthony and maybe Coda Hernandez.
And we are underway. Robert Anthony says he's been being bullied by Coda Hernandez over the past few weeks on the pod. We'll see what that amounts to.
Yes,
we got a strong lockup going. We are underway.
I think Rob's major qualm is his other hosts don't know when to turn it off.
I could see that. These guys are always on, including today. It's going to be a hard-hitting matchup between these people who know each other so well.
Indeed. The young prodigy, Eddie's son, Coda Hernandez, starting things off. Whoa, big arm drag.
All right, we're picking up the pace, going for that shoulder block. The bigger man stops him. Duck the line. Going around for an arm drag. Coda Hernandez on the hop.
Robert Anthony still, I think, working through a bit of a knee injury as well, so I don't know if that'll... Whoa!
Wow! And a hip toss.
There's a tag, I think.
Yeah, there it is officially, I believe. There it is officially, I believe. And we're going to bring in the sole proprietor of the Team Alfonso Dojo, Alfonso Gonzalez, to take over in this one.
A team of one, always available. Oh, Sabin Gage now taking the tag. Now, as I mentioned,
We got a fresh pair here.
we do.
We're going to see how they open it up. Single leg. Now, Sabin Gage, as you may know, is one of the fastest people on the independents right now. But Alfonso Gonzalez, no slouch. He's going to see him coming from a mile away. Again, these folks very familiar with each other from all over the Midwest and beyond.
Absolutely. And I have to tell you, from all the
Sky into the arm drag. What an incredible height there.
big drop kick, too. From all the publicity leading up to this very match,
Yes.
Sabin Gage was taking the piss on a lot of it, if you'll pardon the expression. So
I will. There's
I imagine he's coming into this with a chip on his shoulder.
Back the line as they take another angle. Alfonso Gonzalez, with no idea where the offense is coming from, drawing the attention of Robert Anthony, who gets a couple kicks for his trouble. Up into the wheelbarrow, deposited Hurricane Rana. Andy Long having to get out of the way as the action is coming from all of the angles.
Absolutely. Now, as I mentioned,
Yes.
Coda Hernandez is his father Eddie is, I believe, here. I don't know if Alfonso's dad is here because I haven't seen Ron Jeremy in a long time.
That's true. I don't actually know what he's up to, and he doesn't call me, thankfully.
Latinos Most Wanted trying to get the crowd into this, and look at this! Oh!
Wow! Innovative offense from the pair of cousins as we go for a cover. Kick out at 2. Now notice how Coda Hernandez holding down that wrist of Alfonso Gonzalez, meaning that the one-man dojo, I would say, needs to find another way to kick out as we go into an arm wringer, into the tag.
Gage to the top now.
He's very comfortable up there.
Absolutely. Maybe the most comfortable person on the roster from the top rope. Double axe handle. Oh!
And that one stung him. Alfonso Gonzalez is going to have trouble using that hand to grip anything for a little while.
You can see the embarrassment or the hesitation, I should say, on Robert Anthony's face. He does not want this match.
Oh, but that is the experience of Robert Anthony coming into play as he makes room for the ropes. Sabin Gage did not see that coming, spilled to the outside.
Geez.
And now the referee has no idea what's going on. Is he is piggybacked, I suppose? But Sabin Gage in trouble on the apron and deposited back in the ring.
I think his brain spilled to the outside of his skull from that shot from Robert Anthony on the outside. Goodness gracious.
That's okay. We can refer him to a local medical facility if need be. And a stiff kick to the back, right to the cover. Kick out at 1. Not enough to put down El Rey del Barrio.
There's the tag. Now Anthony in. We have the largest man in the match versus the smallest man in the match at this point.
Yeah, so it's going to be power against speed. It's probably going to be Sabin Gage's prerogative to get out of trouble as soon as possible. Robert Anthony is not going to let that happen. With a big stalling body slam. Right back up for some more punishment. Into, what is it again? 90-degree angle. Another body slam.
And third. Three amigos of body slams, if you will.
I will. Well, he will. Third one.
Jeez, I don't know if Sabin Gage can take too many more of those.
Well, that'll take all of the feeling out of your arms and legs as you get stung on the back into a deep cover kick out. That leg was all the way hooked, but Sabin Gage still has enough in him to get those shoulders up.
Bit of a nonchalant cover on Anthony's part, but here's the tag.
Well, he's a big dude. Even like a little cover is enough to cover the entirety of the midsection.
Double team action here. Here's the legal man.
Oh, into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Yes.
Oh, wow. And a leg drop for his trouble. Sabin Gage is in, well, trouble.
Oh, no.
I think we're looking for a surfboard.
Yes, he's looking for taco pizza, I think. Oh, look at this.
Oh.
A couple toppings, little pepperoni nips, and there's taco pizza.
Wow, that looked really freaking painful, Zach.
Probably
into the
worst
cover.
Part of the pink belly. Oh.
But just a slap to the back breaks up the pin.
Wow, there's a slap to the nip, I think.
I mean, hey, it's effective. We've all been slapped to the nip, I believe. Rite of passage here in pro wrestling. But Sabin Gage having trouble getting to his feet as Alfonso drags him up.
Once again, I was concerned.
Oh, hair rip.
Pulled down by the hair. And this is exactly what I was worried might happen because Sabin Gage is not involved in the podcast thus far, and these guys have been working into this match, basically ruling him out. And now they're making him the patsy of all the moves they want to get into.
Yep, he is the recipient of a heck of a lot of punishment from these two purple-clad performers. As, oh my God, just some serious elbow to the rings the ear of Sabin Gage. Robert Anthony wants to know who's the best. It's Vienna Beef, by the way.
Team Robros, there's a big stalling suplex now, it looks like.
And he's
going to get a brain buster.
Well, he's making sure everybody gets a good view. Huge, just drop suplex. Robert Anthony undefeated here in Ego Pro, believe it or not. He beat Ryan Matthews on the first show, beat Trevor Outlaw in a no DQ match. So you know he can take some punishment.
I've been watching this man since about 2012, working with this man, I should say, since about 2012. My first match I watched with him was versus ACH in a place called Excalibur at the time.
Oh man,
it was a banger.
I missed that place. It's not good now, believe me, the king of clubs. Sabin Gage's chest is going to be available for open heart surgery if he keeps taking hits like this.
The story of the match will definitely be written on his body unless Kota Hernandez can get in there.
Well, Kota and Sabin are cousins, and they've been working together as a tag team for like a while now. So, you know, if we can get some momentum going here, it can only help Latino's Most Wanted.
Ow, what a Pele kick.
But Sabin Gage might have been a little over-enthusiastic getting that tag. I am wrong, because in comes Prince 100. He's coming in hot, taking out Alfonso Gonzalez right in the middle of that ring.
Whoa!
Exploder suplex.
Wow.
It's
Eddie's
no wonder.
baby boy is on fire.
He's got the most energy of anybody here right now.
Oh, wow.
As he comes back into the ring, it is Alfonso's turn to get beat. As we go into a tope suicida, Robert Anthony bounced. I have never had this much energy, Zach. What's he calling for? Ooh, just a nice kick to the face into the deep cover, arm tucked in, kick out at 2.
Alfonso still got something in the tank, saving Team Robros there.
What are they called?
Team Robros?
Robros.
Robe Bros?
Robe Bros. Yes, it's hard.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
I was saying it too quickly.
Yes.
Jawbreaker
into a stunner.
And a stunner.
This could be it. Cover. Oh, those shoulders ain't all the way covered. He's just down.
Close leg was wrapped too.
Alfonso Gonzalez must be getting tired to do covers like that. Now, 3 of these people have hot sauces right now.
That's right.
You might have heard about them.
I have indeed. A little bit of social media chatter about them.
Ego's got a jalapeno. Oh! A magnificent tag team maneuver as they go for the cover, but Robert Anthony right on top of it, sliding back into the ring while nobody was looking.
All 4 men out of it in the ring at this point.
Oh, I just looked to my left. Half the locker room is here to see the results of this. That's how big a deal this match is.
Anthony dumped to the outside.
Oh, what's going to happen here?
Sabin Gage going to that familiar territory, the Highland District.
Oh, he knows it so well. Inflation has hit the district as well, but deposited into his partner is Kota Hernandez as Alfonso Gonzalez looks to remove that element and bring in the experienced Robert Ego Anthony. Sabin Gage could be in real trouble here. Could we be seeing a Mandalorian driver right here?
Absolutely could.
We do. Mandalorian driver with all of the weight on it. Cover. But right in position for Kota Hernandez to break up that pin. You might have seen Robert Anthony trapping the arm so that Kota Hernandez could not grab the rope in response to that cover. It's a smart move right there.
I also saw Robert Anthony do a full jump into that Mandalorian driver, which, as he's talked about many times, means he really wants to hurt. And I think hurt it did.
Well, that's what happens when you don't have a hot sauce in this match. 4 out of the 5 people in the ring have a hot sauce, including 2 Juice Andy Long, the Reaper referee.
I think referee Brian has got the actual photo on that, but
don't tell Juju.
I won't know.
And these 4 are lighting each other up with the fists and forearms, and a kick from Sabin Gage. Everybody's a little dazed with all this action.
I knew it. Well,
yeah. Oh, we're going for it.
Lucha launch. Part-time.
It's a Launchables, guys, with the pizza and everything.
Oh! Latino's Most Wanted hits that double team on Gonzalez, and that's
And
the
that
pin.
is all she wrote. Gonzalez on the ground. Coda Hernandez gets the pin. Coda Hernandez, Latinos Most Wanted.
Robert Anthony has not moved.
This is the first loss at Ego Pro for Robert Ego Anthony. A big deal. And is the pot still strong, you think?
Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, and a stunner! Hit him with the juice.
They want another one.
Why not?
Wow, Alfonso nearly bounced out of the ring from that juiced up stunner. The crowd will not leave Robert Anthony alone. Wait, did Two Juice get a pin on?
Two Juice undefeated in Ego Pro Wrestling. The biggest merch mover in the company, I would say. I don't buy any merch. We are underway. We are underway here. It's an incredible day for wrestling, as I mentioned. Thank you again to the city of Olympia and specifically the Country Club for having us. We have magnificent sponsors today, including, as you see on the ring, Matchup, powered by Elysium. We're going to be, we have some surprises about that later, nothing mentioned.
Well, Matchup is the standard for digital asset management. It automates trade, matching, netting, and settlement, eliminating inefficiencies and reducing risk. It's built for OTC desks, market makers, prime brokers, custodians, ECN, and broker-dealers.
Wow.
It streamlines post-trade workflows, empowering operations to drive front-office scalability and performance. And tonight, it sponsors a championship.
Our next contest is a singles match.
Yes, one of our surprise matches not announced on social media. We, of course, are on staff, so we get all the info. I've got this feeling on a summer day.
Is that true?
Brat Summer never ended for me. It's still Brat Summer for me, y'all. Trip Jordy, a powerhouse of positivity coming out here. One of the most excitable people I've ever met and the most exciting to be around. I've never been in a locker room that Trip Jordy did not improve by his presence. We are so happy to have him here at Ego Pro, sponsored by Navarro Farms. Absolutely.
Trip Jordy built at 175, but I think at least 3.5 pounds of that is that hair.
Oh, he said 175. I thought he said 575. That's why I'm confused.
Did I say?
No, I think you're more correct than I am.
I think I know who that is.
Oh.
Hold on.
And the rookie of the year right here.
Ooh, me too.
Quickly and Isaac. Leave my friends alone.
You ain't protecting him.
Leave my friends alone.
I'll see you later, Firefox.
CJ Martin on one of the hottest rookie runs I have seen in my entire life. Debuted less than a year ago, already with some big, big wins under his belt. And you're going to see when that rope comes out, this dude is chiseled. He looks the part, he wrestles the part. It's going to be a tough challenge for the more experienced Trip Jordy. Trip Jordy might look like the babiest of faces, but he's had some miles on those shoes.
Well, I mean, he doesn't get any miles on his face, so I think the shoes are where they go.
No, miles on the face come from, years of ruined relationships. We all know it. It's a good-looking beard. I have the same one.
You guys get it at the same place?
Yeah, mirror. This guy named Phillips. Wow.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah.
CJ Martin pulling that robe off. I imagine if I was built like that, I would never wear clothes.
It's true. You can't stop me. That's why they don't let me out in front of the camera. I'm really excited for this matchup too. I do not believe these two have faced off against each other.
As I understand it, this is a night of first-time matchups.
Which, you know, a wonderful thing. If you can get a good first experiences here at Eagle Pro, both in the ring and in the crowd, you get a chance to just do so many things that you never would, including so many opportunities for the people here from Navarro Farms to have unique experiences. And we are underway with this singles contest. Remember, if you are enjoying the show, please check us out on social media at EgoPro Chicago, EGOPRO.
Use the hashtag Lucha Launch. We would like to thank, of course, Sherry and Damien from Navarro Farms.
God, they're so nice.
There was Alex on the ring announcer mentioned Navarro Farms at the top. We'd like to specifically thank Sherry and Damien as things get off a little a dirty start from CJ Martin, trying to slap the wave off of Jordy's hair.
I miss him. These two lock up as the the more powerful CJ Martin was marching to Jordy in the corner, but Jordy just turns his hips and turns it and punks out CJ Martin real quick.
Nice reversal. Wow, Jordy calling CJ Martin a chicken here.
That's offensive.
And,
just a kitchen sink. My ASL is a bit rusty.
Come on,
It could be. Oh, and just a noogie from CJ Martin, showing the disdain for his opponent.
Once again, going to the hair. I mean, I was joking, but maybe it is a bit of a weakness, if you will, for Trick Jordan.
Big shoulder tackle right there as CJ Martin goes to make some authority here. Jumps over the top, ducks underneath. And the headlock is now applied by Trick Jordan, calling for the first time.
Now I can't see it, but maybe Jordy's going back to hit. Oh, look, there it is, the noogie! There it is!
The noogie! The offensive noogie, one of the most offensive of holds. Arm drag into the corner. CJ Martin's already feeling the pain.
Nice catch of the hand for the tested strength position.
Jordy's going
Roman
up.
knuckle lock, I should say.
Jordy's going up, back over.
Big
Knuckle
arm
lock,
drag.
arm drag.
Unsteady at first, but man, it was effective.
Hey, a little bit of unsteadiness is just unpredictability in my book.
I don't disagree.
Oh, and an uppercut rocks the face of Trip Jordy. That's got to stay in the hand. CJ Martin bills himself as a once-in-a-millennium athlete. We are only 25 years into the millennium, but already he has his athlete.
Is it only 25 years? Is it the millennium still?
It's the millennium of aftermath, and there ain't going to be nothing after that.
All right, okay. Jordy looking, I think, to go to the top again. We're calling for Air Jordy.
I was going to say Air Jordy. It's a good name. It's really good.
Whoa!
All the way to the floor. Camera guy gimmick got to get out of the way.
Almost
Please
got
check
taken
out.
out.
That's Nick. He's a great dude. Please check out all of his photos on his social media. Wonderful man. And the crowd helping Trip Jordy to his feet. And also making it so, you know, CJ Martin, not a good dude. He's not going to actively attack the audience as far as I understand. Yo, don't mess with that guy.
He's not going to back down, that's for sure.
I think that dude in the neon will F you up. I wouldn't mess with him.
Jeez, another big chop
Right to
from
the
Martin.
right to the left titty. And the referee on the count. It's going to take a bit. Ooh! But CJ Martin distracted by the crowd, allowing him an opening to get hit.
Jordy sneaking that chop in. Oh, I thought he was
And
trying
the post.
My God.
Look, a lot of people want to kiss Trip Jordy, but the post was the lucky one today.
The crowd seems to be closing in on CJ Martin. He might be best to get back in the ring.
The Sharks are circling.
That good enough for you, geezer?
We are elevated as we watch this matchup in this beautiful, beautiful venue.
Yes, the Olympia Fields Country Club is
Cover. Kick out of two.
a national historical landmark.
It is.
It is about the most beautiful venue I've ever seen for wrestling.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know it was a national landmark. That's great info, Charlie. I'm glad you did research.
I happened to look up when I was going to go.
Trip Jordy in trouble right now. The little bit of offense has been taken away by the once-in-a-millennium athlete who keeps the pressure on the corner. He knows he's got 5 seconds to let go.
That's 5 seconds of not being able to take a full breath for Trip Jordy, so I'm sure that's going to affect his performance.
Now, the once-in-a-millennium athlete was a self-proclaimed stud Division III athlete, and just carrying those talents over to the squared circle. As you know, any athletics translates into the wrestling ring.
Certainly can.
The chin lock is applied.
Did you happen to catch which sport?
Oh, no, I forgot.
No sweat.
I'm just going to guess football because it's wrestling. And a double axe handle to the right between the shoulder blades. That'll lock up your arms for a good long time. Into the cover. Kick out.
Jordy still got some of the tank.
Meanwhile, Martin goes right back into a chin lock, not letting Trip Jordy get an inch after that kick out. That's some smart strategy there.
Absolutely. And speaking of strategy, he started with the knee in the back before the axe handle. Now he's put the knee right back where the axe handle was placed.
That's called targeting, buddy.
Absolutely.
And a shot to the breadbasket. Trip Jordy looking to loosen that hold. He does. Little space made, rushing in. Oh, and rolling through, kick in the arm.
Jeez, and now kicking the kidney.
Yeah.
Drop kick to the kidneys. That'll certainly take the wind out of your sails.
Shout out referee Omar Sala. We're looking to have you back soon. Into the cover. Kick out at 2. CJ Martin, in his first year of wrestling, is going to want to keep that pressure on because his arsenal is super deep. So we know keeping it simple definitely works in the wrestling league, and this is absolutely the time to do it.
Also seeing the frustration set in, I think, as he sat up out of that kick out.
Oh yeah, it's real easy to get frustrated. You think you're putting your best stuff on a guy and he just keeps coming back, it really gets to you. What's he going for here? In this year, no. Oh, and a kick to the dome.
Wow. Point of the toe right at the top of the head. That can't go good.
CJ Martin rushing in, got a boot for his trouble. Trip Jordy saw it coming. Up over the top. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. Ducks underneath. Back body drop. Into the kip up.
Wow.
Trip Jordy has reversed the momentum in just a few short seconds.
And even reverse
Oh,
the same
in this
picture.
year. Oh, you love to see it. Someone's got it. Into the
Usually
cover.
I can't see it. Cover. Only a 2.
What's it going to take right now? Trip Jordy has removed that elbow pad.
I think he's getting frustrated. I think he's asking himself the same question, Jason Midas.
Well, Trip Jordy's been beat down for a lot of this. You know he's going to want to put it away as soon as he can.
Oh. Jeez, I thought he was going to be a double spot with the spine.
And a spear!
What a spear!
CJ Martin absolutely annihilating the midsection of Trip Jordy into the cover.
2.
And a kick out at 2.8. I don't know how Trip Jordy has any breath left in him after taking a spear like that right in the middle of the ring.
And again, I think Martin is thinking the same thing. You can see him pound the ring in frustration. He's wondering what it's going to take to put Jordy away. And if he doesn't stay focused and keep away from the cheap shots, he's going to lose this match.
Oh, and a brutal elbow right to the side of the neck. Another southpaw one. Huge windup on that. They are trading blows. But that one wobbled the legs of the once-in-a-millennium athlete. First time call right across the teeth there.
I thought Jordy was going to the outside of the ring there.
That fist blocked. And a shot. Was that the neck?
The throat, it looked like. He might have folded up the windpipe. Look at this. Shake, rattle, and roll. Oh.
Nope, ducks underneath.
Look at
Victory
this.
roll.
2.
Ooh. I really thought that was it, dude. I really thought he was going to win.
Curb
Stop!
stomp. And now Jordy back to the outside. I think he's going to go to the top rope again.
That stomp a classic if you're from Iowa. CJ Martin is stunned. I don't think he could move if he wanted to, as Trip Jordy is going to take to the sky. Huge full-bodied elbow drop into the cover.
2, 3, that's it.
That is all. The antics of CJ Martin unsuccessful. The success of Trip Jordy. I said it. For our first-time caller, he left a big first-time impression, and as we know, first impressions are everything. Trip Jordy victorious. I love it. And there's all of the Jordy tag team. They were all instrumental in that victory. CJ Martin, I think the story of this match is CJ Martin continued to get distracted, both by the audience and all of the antics and the kickouts of Trip Jordy. And ultimately, I think that's what cost him.
I don't disagree, Jason Midas. Great work. You see the victorious Trip Jordy heading to the back locker room.
We still have a thick card coming up.
Goodness gracious, do we? I think we have 7 more matches and at least 2 championships that I'm aware of being defended.
Oh, bunch of championships, I believe. And a lot of champions on this card. Ego Pro is a hub of Midwest championships, if y'all haven't noticed right now. NES, for over 15 years, NES has provided environmental services that eliminate and secure buildings infested with asbestos, lead, mold, and hazardous materials. NES also offers infrared investigations that allow for non-invasive and thorough building investigations. To detect water infiltration, construction defects, exterior building issues, roof and electrical problems. And speaking of problems, someone in this match is definitely going to have one.
You are not wrong. Oh!
Speaking of problems. That's a close. A wild card, a wild introduction from Alex Storm.
The Ryan Matthews. Speaking of robes, look at that robe. My goodness.
Speaking of faces, there's a face.
And tag team partner, Jason Midas?
Nobody. I mean, yeah, he's, I gotta say that physique is statuesque.
Ryan Matthews never short on shenanigans, if you
or
will.
accoutrement.
Now, he told me that was cast from his own physique, but it looks to be a little bit taller at least.
Oh, we got to hear from him now?
Let me give Brian Matthews the mic right here.
Oh, it's Brian. B. Ryan.
So, I know a lot of you have been wondering about what's going on with Ryan Matthews. Now, I've been hearing some trash. Some absolutely deplorable things. People have been saying that Shane Boucher is more beautiful than Ryan Matthews.
That's all the internet talks about.
Yeah, I can't get it off my feet.
Ever since I was a small child, I have always been the most beautiful thing on the face of the planet, and that is why I want Shane Boucher to come out here so I can show him that I'm actually the most beautiful professional wrestler in all of professional wrestling, and not him!
An interesting raison d'etre, if there ever was one.
And I guess a call out, but here's the music.
Ryan Matthews has basically served the role as interloper in this entire promotion and having some sort of gripe with every show he's on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Midas making it wobble over here.
That's what I do, baby. I ain't the king of clubs because I'm Irish.
And here comes Shane Boucher.
Shane Boucher, a third of the faction of the Hate Keepers with Solomon Tupu and Jay Marston. They are out on a hunt to show that they are the best tag team in the region, if not the country. Shane
Whoa! Jeez! Elevation. Ryan Matthews jumped to the outside.
You'll love to see it, I think.
I don't think he even caught the rope there. His body just went up and over. My God. Shane Boucher.
You know, for someone who thrives on attention, this is really going to stick in the craw of Ryan Matthews. Getting just absolutely swiped left on right there.
I would not be surprised if next show he comes out with beaded necklaces where every bead is a little Ryan Matthews head. But
it is that season.
This crowd eating up Shane Boucher, if you'll pardon the descriptor.
I am loving his music as well.
You don't have to tell me. Shane Boucher now casting his attention to the ring entrance side. Last necklace getting cast. Oh. He's going to throw it at Jason. Nope, I guess not. Trying to hit the back windows with it. Ryan Matthews looks like he's up and standing, which thank God.
As a reminder, yes, all of these freebies are great, but please, please purchase the merchandise of your talent. They pay for it. You should pay for it too.
This another first-time matchup.
We have a ton of them on today's card. Aren't y'all lucky? The answer is yes, you are. Remember, if you want to see any matchups you want to see, please adjust them to the Ego Pro Chicago. We have so much talent here. I think the Midwest is the place to see wrestling in the country. You're so lucky to have so much talent here.
Absolutely, man. It couldn't be more well said. Jason, we're ripe with talent in the Midwest, and we're very spoiled, if you will.
And we are underway. You might say we're some sort of match hub.
You might indeed.
I will.
It seems almost too perfect if we didn't know it was for what it was for.
Shane Boucher is known as a high flyer. He can attack you from every angle.
You will never be as pretty as me.
I mean, if I'm being honest, Jason.
Be honest, please.
Shane Boucher has TV looks. I mean, like, Ryan Matthews is very good looking.
Yes.
Shane Boucher looks like an extra from the Dukes of Hazzard, if you don't mind me aging myself. Or even the remake motion picture.
Ryan Matthews looks like, I don't know, he's going to sell lotion?
Yeah, some lotion that improves your performance in every aspect.
Well, hopefully he can improve his performance in the ring. Ryan Matthews has not been very successful here at Ego Pro. He was the fourth man in to try to take down Chico in that gauntlet last year.
Yes. Yep.
And even after taking on that punishment, unable to put away Chico Suave.
Chico Suave, nicknamed Chico Lesnar by fans of Ego Pro Wrestling.
I did not know that.
Seems in a lot of ways to be unbeatable in Ego Pro, but a big shoulder block taking down Shane Boucher. Matthews looking for something else here.
Oh, he definitely doesn't want to get his face hit. That's going to bother him a lot.
You are not wrong. He ate a big drop kick for that, though.
Ryan Matthews is convinced that his moneymaker.
It's printed on his boots, his pads, his trunks. He carries 3 or 4 printouts of it. You're absolutely right. And then, of course, we have Brian Matthews wearing all the other Ryan Matthews faces.
I'm a big Brian Matthews mark, I just got to say.
They were a great tag team.
Oh, God, I've done a lot of miles with Brian. Oh, what is this going to be? This is a dangerous angle that Ryan Matthews is hooked up for. Shane Boucher waiting around, just dropping Ryan Matthews on the face. I think we found the body part that is most vulnerable.
Absolutely.
It's right up in front.
Shane took that full 5 count before dropping Ryan Matthews on the length of his body.
Hey, you've got 5, you might as well use it. It's the rules for a reason. Roll over the top, big head spring. Into the gut, into the face, into the snapmare, into the kick. Ryan Matthews has not managed to get a lick of offense going in this, despite all of that, bluster.
Indeed.
But his face continues to take punishment. Those are the face facts. Better face facts.
Uh-oh, and now Ryan exactly does not want those blows to the face, but here they come from Shane. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Boucher's got to watch out, though. He doesn't want to get disqualified for being up on those ropes for too long. You got to follow the referee's instructions.
Can you imagine if this ended in a disqualification?
Oh, like 2 minutes in? That'd be wild.
Ryan Matthews would never let him live that down.
Oh, I would love to hear what he had to say about it once.
Whoa!
Springboard off of those into the cross body. Shane Boucher, as I mentioned, a high-flying specialist. It may not be why Ryan Matthews doesn't have anywhere to escape to.
Although he tried, now he's getting pulled back in by the head. Oh!
And just yanked down right across the throat. That's using the architecture to your advantage. And a ground and pound as elbows rain down onto the body and skull of Shane Boucher.
Ryan Matthews, I think, trying to mar the face of Shane Boucher so that he is indeed the prettiest. And now riding that face and neck.
It appears that the throat is going to be the focus of Ryan Matthews. It's a good spot. If you take away the throat, it takes away everything. You're disoriented. You can't hold your head up. You can barely breathe.
Indeed. Ryan Matthews stomping Shane Boucher into the corner.
Taking very deliberate pace of the opponent as Shane Boucher fires back to try to get some, and a huge right. just shatters as Shane Boucher's face drags from turnbuckle to turnbuckle across that top rope.
Now that is a shiny new ring, but that doesn't mean that's not going to hurt like hell.
Oh no, the ropes are like rubber tubes. They grab across your flesh as you're dragged in.
Yeah, he might be actually at least abraded, if not lacerated. I can see some red across Shane's face.
How dare you use vocabulary with me?
Now Ryan Matthews doing what he does best, and that is
fake crying?
antagonizing the audience.
I can't believe he has his face on his gear, so we have to look at him both ways.
Yes, I think he would love it if he heard you explain it like that.
And you can catch all of our shows on IWTV. Thank you for hosting us.
There's that face again, presented right to the hard cam.
Our previous 2 shows from the Forge available on IWTV as Shane Boucher exits the hard way.
Wow.
Ryan Matthews' power on display there, just flinging Boucher out the ring.
Ryan Matthews has a background in natural bodybuilding, and you can show that you can see the strength happening right here.
And he's more than happy to take the count out here. Ryan Matthews would love an easy day at the office.
You said it.
Those are some good triceps, I gotta say. Those are some really big triceps. Just take a break, buddy. I get it.
Referee at
a higher number.
Yes, he keeps counting.
It's sometimes a bit hard to hear from up here, but we can see everything.
Boucher flipped over the top rope and then all the way to the floor. I can't imagine he's in good shape.
He's stirring. We can see him coming alive underneath there. He's trying to make it back to his feet. The referee has stopped the count. Shoulder block.
Oh, Boucher over the top.
Being on the top. And a boot across the jaw. Shane is right back down. Ryan Matthews would be wise to, go for that pin.
2. Oh, kick out.
That left shoulder was completely exposed. A bit of a lazy pin there from Ryan Matthews, who seems to believe this entire match that he is the one in the driver's seat.
Right now he is. Really raining blows top to bottom onto Shane Boucher, and now perching on the top rope.
Really just loose, wild shots, throwing his whole body into them is Ryan Matthews. And a club to the back of the neck.
I'm not sure what Matthews is setting up here. We don't really
Possibly
see him work from the
superplex?
top very often. Well, yes, indeed, but we don't often see him work from the top rope, and now it looks like he's having second thoughts.
He's saying, wait, maybe he doesn't want to do a superplex. He just wants to stand up there and hit him real hard, which is still effective.
Yes, absolutely. Now Ryan Matthews pulling the pressure off.
I think he wants a tag from Brian.
I thought he said Brian. I think you might be right.
Yeah, he's calling for Brian to come back in here. Well, and under his own power, Brian has walked himself to the ring. Ryan Matthews lifting the extremely heavy body weight of Brian. I don't know how to describe what we are seeing.
I was just going to say I'm at a loss for words right now.
I think we're going for a double superplex right here.
Oh no, if both Matthewses can hook Shane Boucher, he'll be in real trouble here.
How dare you draw Brian into this? Ryan, what are you doing? With some shots in the midsection. Shane Boucher might have enough time to recover.
Oh no!
Ryan, his arm! Oh no! Such violence! His limbs!
His legs off too, my goodness gracious. Shane Boucher is a butcher.
I cannot believe we had such grotesquerie in front of this
Look at
crowd.
this!
Over the top, missed the stomp, stung the top of his knee, but still enough wherewithal to raise that boot across the face of Ryan Matthews.
Who knows what would happen if that double stomp had connected? My gosh, the pressure.
Ooh, a shot to the face. Shane Boucher is hammering into the nostrils. Duck underneath. And a diving tackle.
Big tackle, and now kip up.
That's athleticism right there. That's how you
Boucher.
high fly from the mat.
Letting the good times roll.
Ducks underneath. Into a schoolboy. Nope. Rolling through. And a donkey kick right up to the face.
That moneymaker taking again more of the punishment from Boucher, and now clothesline over the top rope.
If he takes too much on his moneymaker, does that mean he gets paid less?
Maybe by his agency? I don't think his.
Oh my God!
I think one of those eyebrows ended up on the wall.
A full boot all across the front of Ryan Matthews. Shane Boucher leaving nothing to be desired.
That was a Bayou boot if I ever saw one.
Indeed. Ryan Matthews looking for solace in his own face. at the head of Brian, I believe.
Boucher firing up for a kick out of the corner. Wow!
A spinning back heel kick across the face into the cover.
2. Whoa!
That could have been it. That would have knocked me right the heck out.
Boucher cannot believe it, Jason Midas. He cannot believe it.
I can hardly believe it either, Zach. That was a hell of a shot. Uncalled for, Shane.
Whoop!
Dumped up over the back. Ryan Matthews hooked up.
There's that curtain call.
Into the cover.
1, 2, and
Kick out. I thought that was it. That
I
curtain call-
absolutely thought it was it too.
With all the damage that Shane Boucher has taken across the jaw and throat, I thought a curtain call like that would put him away. Ryan Matthews clearly believing the same things as he keeps the offense on the jaw of Shane Boucher.
Once again, Boucher perched into the corner. I don't know if Ryan's going to try to go all the way to the top again. Oh, shoved
Didn't
off.
we see what happened to Brian? His arms are going to fall off.
Nobody wants that. His legs off too. He got Anakin Skywalker.
Yep.
Whoa!
Oh, and Brian coming up low, even in his discombobulated state.
Wait a minute. Is this
A double
who's the legal
cover.
man here? There it is.
And the numbers game is what wins it here. The team of Ryan and Brian covering Shane Boucher. Ryan Matthews coming up with his first victory here in Ego Pro. It is a big one against the Hate Keepers, Shane Boucher. We have all the members of the Hate Keepers in contest tonight.
Boucher's, I think, still reeling from that low blow from Brian Matthews. But I, for one, would like to petition to have Brian Matthews banned from Ego Pro Wrestling.
I think you're right. You know, I was a fan of Brian when he came in, but after that despicable behavior, I don't know if I can continue that. Meanwhile, Ryan Matthews is as big of a fan of himself as he ever was.
I'm the prettiest.
Brian, famous for those stiff limbs, and I'm telling you what, he got a stiff low blow in on Boucher, who is still limping from it.
I cannot believe what we just saw here. I like, speaking of how fit Ryan Matthews is, I'd like to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Apex Nutrition. Thank you for helping keep all of us in better shape. We still have a ton more to go here. Thank you for welcoming me for the first time on commentary. And thank you for welcoming a ton of people here at Ego Pro for the first time.
That is hilarious.
Gorgeous belt shoes combination that our ring announcer Alex has. He's also an incredibly talented artist.
Is he?
Yes.
I think that shirt is from Dan Flash's.
The patterns are just...
The following contest is a singles match.
These two will be very familiar to our Ego Pro crowd as well as all of Chicago. Very well known to the local area, as well as becoming much, much more known to the world, is Missa Kate, Chicago's sweetheart. She is aggressive. She signed with the NWA, as you guys probably know. I think she was in competition very recently in Highland Park. But yes, very aware of the game of Missa Kate.
Yes, indeed.
And she is no fan of her opponent this evening.
Absolutely. For being Chicago's sweetheart, she's showing an awful lot of sour.
But she's a sweetheart like those candy hearts. You get them, but like nobody's really, you know.
I can't hear you down there. Exactly.
Like sweet tarts. I thought I had something there. That's nothing. Missa Kate already jaw-jacking with the audience. They not like her.
And here out comes her opponent, who is also no stranger to Ego Pro Wrestling. This is a young lady who's, I think I've had the privilege of calling all of her matches here in Ego and a couple beyond that.
The pinnacle of elegance, if there ever was one. Now you see those belts that she's coming out with, the Iron Heart Championship and the CSW Championship, won from none other than Missa Kate herself. That rivalry got really, really brutal, and you know that Miss is looking for some payback for taking that gold.
I believe my first exposure to Amina was on the first Ego Pro show here at the Olympia Fields Country Club. But she is a young woman with a lot of talent, and I'm actually, though I am surprised she was able to wrestle that belt away from Missa Kate, pardon the pun, I'm not terribly surprised.
No.
She's got a lot of talent packed into that small frame.
Well, Amina Belmont has put the work in, and every time I see her, she is better than the last, which is great because she already started out good. So just a mountain. I have no idea where the ceiling is for Amina Belmont because we haven't even come close to seeing it.
Even though we are in a venue with much higher ceiling than normal for our sport.
It's true. It's great acoustics here. If you can make your way out here to see a show, do it. It's gorgeous.
Big smile from that young lady.
And why not?
Very proud of those 2 championships, and indeed, she should be.
And especially if you can rub it in the face of the person you won it from. How often you get to do that?
I mean, what a fine insult to take a belt from another promotion just to say, hey, remember when I beat you for this?
Hey, remember this? You still mad, bro? You still mad? Yeah, you're still mad.
Why you got to bring up old stuff?
But they were fighting for a year, which kicked off actually right here at Ego Pro during a miscue when they were a tag team against each other at the Forge. Lack of success and kicking your friend in the face accidentally does a lot to break up a tag team.
I would imagine.
All right, here we go, mister. Here we go.
Belmont would do well, though, to not turn her back on Missa Kate.
Absolutely. Now, we've talked a lot about Amina Belmont's skills, but do not sleep on Missa Kate. She is, in a word, vicious.
Absolutely, absolutely. This young lady, as you mentioned,
yes,
signed to the NWA, has appeared for AEW and several other promotions, not only regionally but nationally. She is a powerhouse and very skilled.
And in that short stature is a ton of power. And we have a popularity contest going.
Absolutely. Oh, Missa Kate not liking the results of that poll.
It's got to be the corner, right? It has to be the corner. Nope, I'm wrong. Amina Belmont showing off. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh.
Shotgun dropkick for her troubles there.
Right to the jaw.
And now Busy Boots in the corner. Chicago sweetheart.
Good God, Zach.
Stomping a pothole in, if you will.
Oh, and those potholes around here, they never get filled in.
Or do they get walked dry? Now, Belmont hung over the second rope.
Yeah, Missa Kate showing her trademark aggression against her opponent right away.
You said it. I think she's like, I'm not going to win a popularity contest, so I'm just going to have to win it the old-fashioned way.
Yo, any victory's a victory.
Whoop.
Bounce off underneath. Going for a backslide.
Gets it.
Unable to hook it in before Missa wiggled out of it. She going
Same
for
thing.
it here. Oh, an unusual arm capture pin. Whipped up. Oh, reversal. Amina Belmont managing to stop the momentum enough to get a kick, and another one. Roundhouse kick missed, and the reverse heel kick right to the jaw. Missa Kate had no idea where any of those were coming from.
What a flurry of kicks from Belmont. Missa Kate, I think, is rocked on it. She's barely on her feet.
Now, when you're so familiar with your into a face buster right into the cover. Now, Zach, you're pretty experienced at this. When you are so familiar with your opponent, what do you think it takes to get one over on them?
Well, that is, I think we're seeing the flurry of offense right off the top of Amina Belmont, who can usually be a little more calculating. But I think she knows Missa Kate and knows if there's any advantage she can get.
Did you hear that turnbuckle rattle? Now, for those of you who see the pads on there, there is a metal hook underneath each of these turnbuckle pads. They might be padded. It is no mattress.
It's still your face and your neck absorbing the punishment. And now the face and neck absorbing blows from Missa Kate. But I think the strategy of maybe keeping the flurry of offense up is now kind of stalled or Amina Belmont.
Oh yeah,
Missa Kate is in control.
It was a good strategy, but as we mentioned, the ferocity of Missa Kate able to cut her off right at the pass, I believe. Amina Belmont is in trouble here as Missa Kate is now taking her time to just, in a word, just physically manhandle Amina Belmont.
Well, I mean, again, I think vengeance is on the mind of Missa Kate. She's now turned her attention to those belts, or maybe the crowd, I don't know. But she cast her stare in the direction of those two belts.
Well, I mean, when you don't have the belt, you can't focus on the crowd sometimes because the belt speaks for you. And if the crowd notices, you're going to go with them instead.
That's right. Well, we're back to the situation where Missa Kate has to beat Amina Belmont.
And just
big suplex. Goodness gracious.
Forcing her over into the cover. Kick out at like 1.5, really.
That was a little nonchalant for Missa. I don't think that Amina wouldn't have kicked out of it, but she probably got more than 1.5.
Yeah, the shoulder's barely, the left shoulder almost completely exposed for that kick out. Oh, here we go. Schoolgirl. Kick out. Oh, and another round kick drops Amina Belmont directly into the cover. High stack. Kick out at 2. These kickouts are getting a bit later, as we're noticing. I think Amina Belmont's starting to get worn down. As Missa Kate, I think, goes into a leg lock. Just trying to keep her opponent at you're right, a leg scissor, keeping the opponent at bay, squeezing the air out of the midsection, making sure that the air can get out, but it can't get back in.
Now she's got a rear chin lock maybe locked in. I can't really see from my vantage.
Well, this is some jiu-jitsu stuff. She's got the legs hooked in, and she's got the upper body, the jaw locked in as well. This is straight up jiu-jitsu stuff.
That might be it. Looks like Amina Belmont is trying to struggle out of this.
She could end up passing out here. I've seen a lot of people. Oh,
that's
rolls over to the
throat.
cover. Really good idea to get out of it, but Missa Kate keeping those leg hooks in.
Well, I mean, Amina's got to be relieved not to have the arm locked around the throat there.
I mean, heck yeah, why not? Well, what's it going to take to get out of these? Missa Kate, with an incredibly strong lower body, can keep you locked in that basically as long as she feels like. But that's not going to win a match right now. I think I saw, that's an elbow firing back into the ear, knocking the equilibrium of Missa Kate, and Amina Belmont finally able to escape the leg grip.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the beautiful venue of the Olympia Fields Country Club.
It's gorgeous.
This is Ego Pro Return to Olympia. If you are watching us remotely, of course, use the hashtag LuchaLaunch so that we can follow along.
And just see how high it goes.
Oh, chop, and now a kick, and now a pound down.
Some chops slap, that one thudded, which is just like getting punched. And a rebound headbutt, both competitors down. I think that might have taken out Amina Belmont as well, as she had the most momentum coming into that head collision.
Tremendous wherewithal from Amina Belmont to pull that headbutt off, but she might have gotten just as much out of that exchange as Missa Kate did.
Seeing double after that one, I'm sure.
Probably seeing stars among the two of them on the mat.
And we have a bunch of stars here in the locker room as well.
Indeed we do, Jason
And
Midas.
up in the booth like Zach.
And Jason Midas.
Yeah.
My broadcast partner. For at least the second time, maybe the third.
It's third. For the first full show.
Yes.
Amina Belmont making space for Missa Kate to come in. And another kick. The leg-based offense on display in this matchup. Amina Belmont very invested in her striking ability.
Ooh. Oh, look at this.
Up, spin, spin. That is 4, 5, 6. Everybody's got to be dizzy after that one, Zach.
I don't know. I mean, again, I'm not sure who that hurt worse, but here comes Belmont charging out of the corner with a double knees.
Incredible.
And now back up to that second rope.
Amina Belmont is sick of all of the punishment that she has taken. Time for her to dole some out as well.
Those strikes like straight down, pounds down on the head.
Missa Kate has plucked Amina off of the top rope.
Whoa!
Another Rana! I thought she was going to get powerbombed right there.
I thought so too. I thought that's exactly what was going to happen, but I think she dazed Missa just enough.
The awareness of Amina Belmont is incredible.
Yes, for someone who has
crossbody pin.
couldn't get that arm around that leg, otherwise she might have had it. It was very close.
Incredible observation, Zach. Yes, any amount of, the more vertical pressure you can get onto those shoulders, the harder it is to kick out. Amina Belmont's firing the crowd up. Missa Kate could be in trouble here, but she's got that rope locked in.
Oh!
And just an up kick. Man, people getting kicked a lot in this one. Holy cow. These two know how to fight with feet. Oh, went for another round, but Missa Kate saw it.
She's saying not
Looking
this
at
time.
the power of Missa Kate as she just forces a power bomb. That's pure brute strength right there into the cover.
2. Oh!
Amina Belmont, after the headbutt and after that power bomb, she's got to just be dazed.
What
I don't
did you
know
say
how
earlier,
she found it.
2.8? That was that's what that felt like. 2.8.
Yeah. Incredible. I don't know how Amina Belmont found her shoulders to get back up. I want to know where they were. I can't believe she did. They're attached, but now.
This Kate taking too much time to argue with the referee.
Oh! And a spinning neck breaker right there into the cover.
Both legs hooked. Belmont somehow able to kick out. Chicago Sweetheart getting very frustrated here.
That was the most technically well-executed pin in this match. I was sure that Missa Kate had it right there.
Crowd firing up here. They want Amina Belmont back into this thing because right now it looks like Missa Kate is poised to put her away.
Oh!
Jesus!
You know how I was saying everybody was getting kicked in this match? I didn't think the ref was going to be one of those, but it turns out.
Referee Brian Heffernan, I think, got kicked in the neck.
And a right, just fist across the jaw, drops Amina Belmont.
Well, now Missa Kate knows she's got all the time in the world and 2 weapons in the match.
Yes, those are the 2 belts that have not been picked up. She wants that back, but she's got it right now. As long as that referee's down, nobody's winning this
I
match.
was going to say, we might need another official out here. I don't know what's going to happen.
Ego Pro employs a good number of referees here, though. Good on you, though. Referees underappreciated.
Belmont back in the corner now. She's got a hold of that other title.
It's a belt battle. It's a battle of the belts.
If you will.
I will.
Oh, it's a
standoff.
championship standoff.
Yeah. Those things are loaded. Nope. Missa Kate not being the bigger person. Amina doesn't want either. Why should I have to be the only one following the rules as these two take haymaker swings with these weapons? And
we got pinched fingers in that one.
Yeah, they collided on top of each other's fingers, and both people dropping the belts. One in the corner, one right in the middle. Space not being made as these two competitors stay right on top of each other. Missa Kate does not need 5 seconds. She doesn't have it. Just punishing the spine of Amina Belmont.
Lighting up the spine, and now she's placed that belt strategically in the middle of the ring. Who knows what Missa Kate is looking for here.
I know, but she's got the most amount of space to do something real painful. Look at the evil grin across the face of Chicago Sweetheart. Getting her hooked up. Oh, I think looking for a superplex, maybe a brain buster, anything that's going to happen.
That hits that belt.
Oh! And another headbutt. Amina Belmont still finding it. Crossbody. Oh no, caught.
The power of Missa Kate catches Amina Belmont. Look at this. Oh!
But reversed into a DDT onto the belt.
How is Missa Kate still moving?
I think just on pure instinct right here. Hooked up. Wow! I've never seen a maneuver that athletic. The ref.
We still don't have a referee though.
Oh, he's barely
Ref
stirring.
Brian is stirring now.
Get him over there. We have 6, 7.
She gets it somehow. I can't believe it.
That is the strength of that headbutt, followed by that incredible maneuver and the belts.
Missa Kate is out cold. My goodness.
All of Missa Kate's nefarious plans backfired on her. Amina Belmont managing to find a way to take not the highest of roads and come away successfully. Amina Belmont showing why she was the winner of that rivalry, and it continues to this very day. It is unlikely that these two are done with each other.
You said it, Jason Midas. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them back at it very soon in a ring near you.
Speaking of a ring near you, Ego Pro's next show is going to be April 26th at Papa Magoo's Bar in Shorewood, Illinois. Tickets will be on sale very soon. If they're not, I have no idea when you're watching this.
That's true. I don't think you're watching it live, but do join us for the Dome Show.
Yes.
At Papa Magoo's. It's going to be a really good time in April.
And announced on the Two Heels in the Face podcast, Ego Pro will be returning to the Forge this year.
Really?
Yes. I have no other information beyond that.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear it on Potting with Ego when the details are released.
Yeah, we'll see who's putting hot sauce in their eyeballs or something. As of yet, Coda Hernandez's hot sauce is unnamed. If you have a suggestion for that.
I've got one.
You do?
Lucha Lunch.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Very low open shirt. Ooh.
Take it away, Alex.
The next contest is a singles match.
Chico Suave.
The charismatic Colombian Chico Suave out in front of the crowd. You can see they love him. If there's anybody who embodies the spirit of Ego Pro Wrestling, if there's anybody who embodies the positivity of Ego Pro Wrestling, it is our very successful young man, Chico Suave.
Chico getting mobbed by his fans in the corner.
And why shouldn't they? Chico is muy caliente in this. He has the hottest of the hot sauces, by the way. I tried it. I almost didn't make this food because it was so hot. Chico Suave, an illustrious career in independent and in all professional wrestling. We are so glad to see him successful here. But we know there's one person here, a hate keeper, who's not looking forward to that success.
Crowd firing up for Chico in that new pan-South American ring gear.
Yes. The right fist of the Hate Keepers out here, Jay Marston. Jay Marston, an incredible talent with the Hate Keepers along with Solomon Tupu and Boucher, who you just saw earlier. He is he says he calls himself the brawler of the trio. No nonsense from this guy, the Huntsman.
He certainly looks the part.
These two trained at what some consider the schools in the Midwest, Black and Brave and the Freelance Wrestling Academy, respectively. The styles, very different. The mentality, very different. Chico out into the crowd to embrace them. Huntsman, not concerned with such things. He's going to show them off.
Yes, indeed.
I love that that cat on the back of his gear, too. Really cool. He's a mean guy. Great gear. I gotta give it up. We have some excellent gear makers out here on the industry. Anytime you see a gear you like, tell them. They're really happy to talk about it. And again, buy their merch. It's expensive. Please buy it.
Well, Marston not showing any regard for his gear by throwing it in Chico's face, and it looks like Chico wants to become the Huntsman.
Oh, he's probably gonna look good in it. That gear would look good on anybody. Yep. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Honestly, you should keep it.
Seems too short to wear it. He doesn't meet the height requirements.
There's only a 20-pound difference between these two, though. Chico is a powerful man.
He is a bulldog, that's for sure.
I've seen that guy lift like a 350-pound dude for his Chico slam.
Honestly, one of my favorite Chico matches
Yes.
is him. I'll have to come back to it, sorry.
I can tell it's your favorite. Oh, and the Huntsman getting going.
Oh.
The Huntsman getting going, not liking the disrespect Chico showed to the gear, if you could call it that, and a mud hole already getting stomped in the chest of Chico Suave. Now, I would say the Huntsman knows that Chico is the target here at Ego Pro. Zach, can you tell us a little bit about the success of Chico here at Ego Pro Wrestling?
As I mentioned earlier in the telecast, Chico is nicknamed Chico Lesnar by some of the Ego faithful because of his win-loss streak, and really some amazing matchups, not only here but at Thunderbolt Stadium, the baseball shows.
Those are coming back too.
Yep, indeed. Berwyn Championship Wrestling, all the places that the Eagle Robert Anthony wants to see Chico. Chico does very well, so let's see if he can keep that streak up.
Yeah, Chico loves to have fun. He's everybody's friend, but there's one thing he knows how to do. It is rise to the occasion. However, the Huntsman, with enough energy to follow Chico up and knock him out of the ring. Chico was in control for the first few moments of this matchup after the Huntsman tried to take him all the way out, but now the tables have yet again turned. Going up top, or flipping over the rope.
Chico throws a man up the
and
floor.
Another boot.
Jeez.
You might have seen his fellow Hatekeeper also had that big corner kick. These folks clearly sharing notes.
I'm winning!
Yeah, it seems like maybe that was the talk of the car. Let's try and kick somebody's face off.
Hey, God, if you've got him on the ring, just kick him. Just kick him, Brad. Just kick him. Listen, everybody I've kicked doesn't like it. I'll tell you that.
Marston's looking to send Chico to the crowd, but he can't get the crowd to move out of the way.
Oh no, he was just faking him out. He doesn't want to give the crowd the chance to help Chico anymore. A wise move. You can only really win it in the middle of the ring as long as you're on the, you can get the count out, but if you're both on the outside, you ain't gonna get the count out, man. Oh, and just a stomp on the fingies. That's just mean. That's just regular mean. And a thudding right cross across the jaw of Chico Suave.
Chico folded up now. Marston on the hunt indeed. And he's got a hold of Chico's face. Oh my God.
And the referee, too, Juice, unable to see it until this has gotten really bad. It kind of looked like Jay Marston there. Sorry, he is the Huntsman, Jay Marston. Was looking to basically separate the jaw of Chico Suave.
Chico screamed like that was exactly what was happening, and now Marston sending Chico into the corner.
There aren't a ton of people I like with their hands in their mouth. I'm just going to tell you that.
I would imagine the list is very short. Mine would be one person.
Yeah.
Chico trying to fight the grip off Marston and gets it, I think. Oh, Marston firing right back. Look at this!
Oh, and just a brutal German suplex depositing Chico into the corner. I think we're going to go for a cover here. High stack. Oh, and then following it up with just a dropping fist into another cover. More aggressive this time. Chico needing to use all of his energy to kick out there. Now let me tell you about this, Zach. Kickouts like that, if you can make your opponent have to use all of their body to kick out, they're going to get exhausted extremely quickly. So you want to put as much pressure on them. And hey, if they get too tired, that's a 1-2-3.
I would have to say, though, that is a very sharp way to come out of a kickout like that. I've never seen that.
Just drop into another fist across the face.
Yeah, right?
Owie, as they say. And Chico trying to fire back with a series of shots, following into a chop in the corner. Marston reverses. Follows it up with more striking. When he calls himself a brawler, he means it. The strike-based offense of Jay Marston on display as he drags that boot right across the jaw. And just plants it across the face. All the momentum bouncing him over. High cover, two.
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought we might have seen Chico's first Eagle loss.
Chico struggling to get feeling back into the fingers there as he is taking a heck of a lot of abuse here in this matchup. It was very obvious the Huntsman wanted to conclude that hunt really quickly.
You are not kidding.
I am not.
What do you think this is? Do you think Marston's getting frustrated by Chico's resilience here?
I think that is definitely part of it. Chico is one of the top targets you can have here in Ego Pro Wrestling, given all his success. If he can the quicker he can put away Chico Suave, the more impressive it will be for his resume. In addition, hey man, if you win the match, you won, you get paid.
That's true. What I was going to say earlier
please.
is one of my favorite Chico matches is against Shogun Logan in
Oh.
Championship Wrestling. Outmatched by a bunch of size, but watching him compete with the then Berwyn Championship Wrestling champion was really something to see.
Chico there just using the momentum of himself to flop down to the ground like a dead weight, harder to pick up. But Jay Marston with enough power to yank him up by the ears.
Jeez. You can see the pain etched on Chico's face here as he's propped up in the corner. Firing up with an elbow out of it, though.
Enough space to make some for himself. And a boot rises to Jay Marston, who, you are correct, is getting frustrated. And it got to him.
Big shoulder tackle by Chico.
And another driving one following it up.
Chico fired up here.
Ducks underneath. Springboard into the cutter.
Gets it. Wow, look at this.
Chico, he's right back in it, Zach.
He's trying to drag the Chico Maniacs into the match.
Oh, and he's going for that worm, baby. W-O-R. Bam. Roll it.
Oh!
You love to see it. I remember being 12 years old learning to do the worm, buddy. Oh, but Jay Marston did not like that disrespect. But a simple foot stomp stuns Jay Marston. Chico going for that Chico slam, unable to get it. Referee having to move out of the way.
Jeez.
Jay Marston lifted his foot off that second rope and stomped Chico Suave directly down to the canvas.
I'm surprised Chico's moving. What a stop, my goodness.
You are not kidding, bro.
Marston here. Whoa!
Another Black and Brave student here, of course, wants that stop.
I thought he was trying for a powerbomb, but Chico was trying to get out of it. Look at this!
Back body drop.
Does do it.
You ever been back body drop? It hurts.
I have not, thankfully, I have not.
And a drop toe hold deposits Jay Marston across the ropes. 6-1-9 delivered. 3-1-2 for us, I would say. Lifted up, going for that Chico slam.
Gets it.
And right into that cover.
That's it.
That is all she wrote. Chico Suave continues his streak of unparalleled success right here in Ego Pro Wrestling. Chico. Chico Suave managing to reverse the momentum that Jay Marston had coming into this. Jay Marston was really trying to come out hot and pound Chico Suave as quick as possible. Unsuccessful as Chico used his skill and determination to stay in this and win.
Marston it looks pretty crushed by the loss, but Chico didn't stay to celebrate with his fans. He kind of
absconded.
Oh, look at this. Marston sitting in the front row seats on people.
A really good effort from Jay Marston, but the Hate Keepers still not managing to grasp a whole lot of success right here. They still have one more tonight in our main event. Solomon Tupu, the big man, coming in. I heard he was a bit late coming in, though. He had to stop at the casino. He told me he had to stop at the casino.
Yes, it's a compulsion, I think.
Yeah.
We'll send it back to Alex Storm in the ring.
The following contest is a singles match, and it is for the White Castle Championship.
Oh, that's the most prestigious bell I can think of.
He's coming out of the so he's standing there. He's like rolling about. Oh my God!
Let's go, Chico! We're about to get crazy up in this.
He said it, so I can say it. But J.J. Garrett wearing the camouflage so he can sneak up and hunt MILFs.
And hug what?
MILFs. He says he's the MILF hunter. That's if you stay behind the MILF blind, you know, in the woods.
Yes, indeed.
And you pop up and go, "Excuse me, I have a cheese plate."
Chardonnay?
Yeah. Oh, I prefer a Sauvignon Blanc, but yeah, Chardonnay will work as long as it's chilled. This song rules, by the way.
Kiss's Love Gun is what J.J. Garrett comes out to.
Love gun.
He's going to be he's shooting milfs with that love gun.
Pull the trigger on it, baby. I actually love this gear. It's so rude. Speaking of rude, according to this guy, everyone's a winner, but especially himself. And with his own personal valet.
Literally and figuratively. He's getting his WrestleMania entrance here.
Hats for sale, Trevor Outlaw.
Always on the hustle.
Some of those you never see again.
Well, unless you get out and see his trunk, the trunk of his car.
Oh yeah, I've been warned a couple times to stop getting in the trunk of his car. I keep forgetting though. There's so many hats there. Trevor Outlaw's least popular with the children. The children hate Trevor Outlaw, but they love to hate Trevor Outlaw. I can't tell you how many people show up specifically to yell at him.
I mean, I would imagine it's about 200 by my count.
Oh, God, yes.
Outlaw getting absolutely paintbrushed by that sign.
He's got to watch out. He's right there in front of the person who hates him the most, that little girl. I don't remember her name, but she hates him.
Well, you can read the letters online.
That's a fact. There he is with that beautiful White Castle Championship.
Yeah, now that he's unbuckled it from his belly bomb, you can really see it.
I've heard you can get 4 of them in a box, though.
The championships?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Maybe a crave case worth of them. Oh, look at JJ Garrett.
Managing to co-opt the valet of Trevor Outlaw. Look, a free ride's a free ride.
Nobody can say we don't have fun here at Ego Pro Wrestling.
No, Ego Pro Wrestling's a ton of fun. That's why you got to get there on April 26th.
That's right. Who knows if we can drag that valet out to the dome.
I'll put a motor on it. I'm not sure if it'll connect to anything, but there will be a motor on it.
It reminds me of the time the Brothers of Construction came in on a motorized tricycle.
Oh, God, yeah. I think that's how they got to the venue.
You're probably right. Right down I-80. That White Castle Championship being shown by referee Brian.
Hi, Brian. This is a first-time matchup for these two.
It is, absolutely.
They were hungry to fight each other. Trevor Outlaw telling me before the match that he cannot wait to stomp the stupid face of J.J. Garrett so he can never meet another MILF.
Well, I guess the face is part of it. Part of the tackle, if you will.
What a phrasing, dude.
I think I lightly borrowed it from Austin Powers, so it's not that good.
It's okay. It's been a few years. A lot of these kids weren't born then. Since you might not hear, I just want to say happy birthday early to Zach. He's got a birthday coming up in 2 weeks. He accepts money as presents. You should send them to him.
Money and beer, probably.
And money for beer.
JJ Garrett.
Yeah, I don't know where that hand's been either.
There we go.
And this White Castle Championship matchup is underway.
Now, I have to admit.
Admit it.
Jason Midas, I went and shook the hand of JJ Garrett.
Yes.
I've called probably 4 to 6 of his matches. I did not recognize him by how much weight he's put on.
JJ Garrett told me he's put on 20 pounds of good thickness lately. And it's extremely
Look at it.
visible.
There it is on display.
That skin is barely holding in those muscles, dude. Holy cow. Meanwhile.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm JJ. You've met me a bunch of times. I was so embarrassed.
Meanwhile,
but I mean, he looks great.
Yeah, meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, the patron saint of spray tan, Trevor Outlaw.
I didn't know there was such a thing, but then the Vatican.
They made one for him.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's touching, but.
They said it was a miracle how much was on him. They just couldn't believe it.
Normally, some of it sloughs off.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not this guy. You got a shower for that.
He's so rude it sticks.
Yeah. Look at these two taking a different approach. You can see it in their stance. J.J. Garrett coming from a really successful amateur wrestling background. Trevor Outlaw comes from that background as well, but he has been heavily invested in the professional wrestling world for quite some time.
Absolutely.
I still think of him as a young man, and he is at 30 years old, but still, he's been in this business a good 5 years now.
Yes, and he did have that unfortunate break when he ruined his knee by jumping out of the ring.
No, it was from the turnbuckle back into the ring.
Oh, sorry, turnbuckle back into the ring.
It wasn't something as cool as you're saying. It was something real lame. Speaking as a person who tore his knee in practice. Oh, and look at this sprawl as these two try to get an angle up on each other. J.J. Garrett slightly higher.
Timeout.
He wants a timeout.
Timeouts in the sport of professional wrestling.
I mean, you could have them, I guess, but I've just never seen anyone really use it.
Well, referee Brian's saying there are no timeouts, so I guess that's not.
Oh, and they're going back. This is some amateur wrestling stuff. They're going back like all the way to the mats. Circle.
Oh, look at this. Rolling each other out of the ring, a log roll out of the ring. You often see the Usher collar and elbow was a wrestling style all its own, but you don't often see collar and elbow in amateur wrestling.
Honestly, I love this. This is really exciting to me. Like, this is just two people trying to just push each other until they get an advantage. I actually love it. Trevor Outlaw misses that shot and finds a gut kick upon the return. Oh, but J.J. Garrett. Oh, no. Oh! The fans!
Oh, no!
No! Lighting up Trevor Outlaw. He thought he was going to get one, but Trevor Outlaw's going to go home with a bunch of internal organ injuries.
The fans, the Navarro Farm All-Stars, they're just lighting up Trevor Outlaw.
Hey, I've met the Navarro Farm All-Stars. That guy in the red shirt, I shook his hand when I came in, and I'm still feeling it. It hurt. That guy's got lead fists.
Those are farmhand hands, right?
That's a good point. I didn't consider that. You know, Bobby Hull used to train out in the barn all summer long, and he was the strongest hockey player of his time.
Now look at Garrett opening up.
Oh, and just face washing Trevor Outlaw. I think they were checking to see if that mustache is real. Unfortunately, it is.
I'm glad that false beard fell off of it, if I'm being honest. J.J. Garrett breaking the count by breaking a roll magnet.
Oh, God. Gut shots to Trevor Outlaw. I think that one hit him a little low as well.
I think that was a low blow.
I've met Trevor Outlaw's partner, and I think she's gonna be like, thank you for getting him away from me. But Trevor Outlaw bit into the headlock. I once saw J.J. Garrett get trapped in a headlock for 7 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
That's some Hackenschmidt's type time.
Against that Pauly guy.
Stop heckling me. I'm trying to wrestle.
Meanwhile, Trevor more concerned with what the crowd is doing than what J.J. Garrett is doing. I do not think that's wise.
Oh, boy. I would not turn my back.
Tope suicida right into the headlock.
Outstanding.
J.J. Garrett is the master of the standing headlock, by the way. Spun around into a headlock takeover. They are on the ground as the referee begins his count. If they're not careful, they could end up getting double counted out right here on the ground.
Now, Jason Midas, can you win the White Castle Championship from outside the ring?
No, I don't believe you can. Maybe in the drive-thru.
Now that would be something.
Yeah, can I get a 4-sack in the championship, please? Thank you. That's how much? Just the 4-sack, thank you.
Somebody's going to cash in their crave case and win it. Oh! Shoulder between the ropes.
Yeah, Trevor ran in, but nobody there except for J.J. Garrett, who goes for the springboard moonsault. These two just trying to get a strike in on each other as they underneath, over the top. Who's going to get some offense here? In a stuffed drop kick right to the midsection. Trevor Outlaw's chest and gut has taken so much punishment in the last 3.5 minutes.
Yes, indeed.
Wild.
You will hear all the fitness experts talk about your core, but man, if your core is not stable after all the punishment it's taken, you're not going to be able to flail your limbs or strike with your limbs.
I would really like it if Trevor got all the wind taken out of his body, because then we would stop hearing from him.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Hard to be rude. I guess he could make some finger gestures, but I digress.
If he thinks to, he doesn't have enough space to do that kind of thing. As J.J. Garrett hits that tiger feint kick in the corner. Springboard, oh my God, moonsault onto the prone figure of Trevor Outlaw. He could just be all the way out. Cover.
2. Oh.
Trevor finds the sky somehow. I really thought that could have been it. Trevor Outlaw took a lot of punishment there from J.J. Garrett.
Absolutely. He was probably tasting that White Castle.
Look, J.J. calls himself the king of swag. There was a heck of a lot of swag in that series of moves. and he would look very swag-worthy with that championship around his waist.
Yeah, right over the camouflage there. Garrett going to go to the outside.
It'd be a little
brakes on
JJ
it.
Garish, if I may say so.
Bravo.
Oh, block that. Trevor running in to get a strike has not worked. JJ Garrett has caught him every time. Trevor was looking for that draping DDT that he's been known to hit.
Well
But
scouted by Garrett.
that was really good from Trevor Outlaw there
Now
to
he looks like
move
he's gonna
out
win.
of the way of that shoulder block into the kick, into that draping DDT, captured up into a cradle.
Yep. Only 2 count though.
There's a lot of action there.
There was indeed. Garrett got dropped right on that beautiful mullet.
I don't know how
And
these
then-
2 guys thought of all of those moves in a row. I get stymied when I get hit once.
Yes. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face, right?
I run out of plans very quickly, as you might imagine. Trevor Outlaw now in control. It was really looking like JJ Garrett had for a moment, and a cravat across the top of that rope. My favorite type of headlock to cravat. But Trevor making space, but not too terribly much as he runs in for just a splash to the back into the cover.
Garrett's dazed. Oh, still able to kick out though. Either way, he had a foot under the rope, so I don't think Outlaw would have got the pin there.
Now, Trevor Outlaw, despite being very successful on the wrestling scene in general, has not had a lot of match success here in Ego Pro. Both of the shows at the Forge resulted in his losses. This first-time matchup between him and JJ Garrett looking to be a turning of the page.
Yes, indeed. Well, I think. Whoa!
Belly to belly into the cover every time. Kick out. I've seen him win
Only 2.
championships with that. I will say, he hasn't been all the way successful recently. Still the holder of that White Castle championship. A mark of success if ever there was one.
Absolutely. Well, I think he marched into the second Ford show to try and wrest the company away from Ego. That whole show is kind of built around him nailing Ego when he announced the second show.
Yeah, but Ego's friend Kofi Kingston coming in to distract Trevor Outlaw more than anything.
It was quite an incredible show, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen it, check it on IWTV. I mean, AEW, WWE, and NWA talent conflating to make that show happen.
It's kind of a match hub, if you will.
Indeed, well played.
I know I said it before. Shut up.
No, indeed, well played. I'm
And this
sure our
headlock-
partners at Elysium would appreciate it. But you see now, Garrett making some, whoa, almost.
Ooh, a whip with authority into the corner. JJ Garrett not able to catch himself onto his feet and finds himself deposited face down on the mat after taking the cervical spine into that top turnbuckle, which, as we mentioned, has just like a metal hook underneath it. It hurts.
That's got to kill.
It do.
Outlaw taking the fight to the corner with JJ Garrett. JJ trying to fight his way out, but right now pressed into the corner by Outlaw.
Goes for that whip again. Another
Right
hard
there.
whip. JJ Garrett manages to roll underneath that incoming strike to deliver a forearm of his own. Halfway across the ring,
Ooh.
into that tackle.
Downstairs and down to the bottom.
Cannonball!
Jesus, what a cannonball.
That really looked like it hurt, I gotta say. Into that cover, bring that wrist in. Oh, there was a foot on the rope.
I mean, I was about to compliment all the limbs that he had trapped in that cover, but again, the wherewithal for Trevor Outlaw to put the foot on the bottom rope to break the count.
Oh yeah, he had it there right away. JJ Garrett was too focused on the shoulders and lost track of that leg, which happens. There's a lot going on.
Well, again, a lot of us say we couldn't do what the wrestlers do in the ring, but honestly, I don't think I would have had the wherewithal, if you'll pardon the phrase again, that Brian had to see that, to catch that foot on the rope.
Listen, no matter if you think a mistake or whatever happened in wrestling, wrestling's really hard, okay? It's really, really hard. Into the
Hard kick
gut.
to the sternum. Yeah.
Going for that pedigree. He loves that move. It's tough on his knees. And a return to the gut. Oh,
Another pedigree setup.
but Trevor Outlaw looking to sprawl to make sure that doesn't happen. Spins out of it.
We're going back for another one?
There's so many pedigrees coming. This might as well be a dog show.
Oh.
Look at the strength of JJ Garrett.
Whoa.
Trevor rolls underneath. Both shoulders covered. Kick out at 2.
Whoa! Oh my God!
I am buckled here as JJ Garrett makes enough space to stomp on Trevor Outlaw into a flipping senton. Trevor is splatted onto that canvas. JJ rolls in the middle for the
2.
cover.
Whoa!
That hand was mere millimeters up from that mat. Thank goodness we have good officiating here to keep track of that, because Trevor did indeed kick out at 2.9.
That was our closest yet. Indeed, 2.9.
J.J. Garrett can't believe it. That was a ton of his patented offense delivered to Trevor Outlaw in his first time matchup.
But again, this might be a mistake because he's letting Trevor Outlaw recover just a little bit here. And if he'd stayed on it, maybe just the outcome would have finished right there.
Well, that's like a fencing position. Trevor might not know where he is. Disrespect from J.J. Garrett, hooking up Trevor Outlaw. Lifted up. Trevor comes back down, and that knee stung.
Oh. Well, he tried to roll out of the powerbomb. Yeah, he might have messed up that. He landed on that repaired knee.
This is bad. I mean, I don't like Trevor, but you hate to see anybody go down like that. You know, I relate to this immensely.
I'm sure.
The referee not calling the match though. Oh, but it was a trick, a roll up. And that does it. That does it. Trevor Outlaw sneaking with his injuries to roll it up, and he absconds with that White Castle belt.
He wasn't even waiting for his valet.
Tell us a little bit about our sponsors.
Well, we saw Trevor Outlaw steal another one here. Ladies and gentlemen, this, of course, is Return to Olympia at the beautiful Olympia Fields Country Club. It is Saturday, March 8th, and we would love to thank our sponsors, Navarro Farm, located in Frankfort, Illinois. Navarro Farm is a place where special needs individuals go to be in an inclusive environment. They offer a wide range of programs to help those with intellectual disabilities to grow and learn so they have a better quality of life. If you're interested in donating to the farm, go check them out for more information. Of course, you can also check out their next event, which is coming up in April. And that event is Friday at the farm, Friday, April 18th, 4 to 7 p.m. A day of fun and a big tour of the farm. Please go check them out, of course.
Is a 6-person tag team match.
Well, if anybody needs a show stolen, I've got just the crew for you. Bang and Matthews steal shows everywhere they go. And they have the addition of Miss Maggie Lee. Now, earlier this month on Potting with Ego, Ego said he had signed Maggie Lee for this match and then said it wouldn't be too long until she had signed. And I think a day later, I saw that she competed on TNA with my good friend, John Schuyler. So Maggie Lee is a star certainly on the rise. But of course it won't be too long that we are able to keep Bang and Matthews in the Midwest either.
Hey, I'm back. Did y'all miss me? An incredible trios matchup that we got going here. I'm sure you've mentioned it.
I have indeed. I think these Navarro Farm fans are like heel detectors because, goodness gracious, they do not have any patience for those that they perceive to be the bad guys.
This is an incredible matchup between some of Chicago's finest, I will say.
Indeed.
None of which are police officers.
Iniestro and Quintero have had a lot of good success here in Eagle Pro. Of course, La Pescadita is making a good showing. As I mentioned before, Bang and Matthews steal shows everywhere they go. Maggie Lee's star is continuously on the rise. This is the matchup I scarcely could predict.
Meanwhile, Victor Iniestra celebrating his return to professional wrestling after a shoulder injury. So no matter how high these stars are for his opponents, Victor really wants to show off tonight and show that he deserves a spot right back where he left it.
That's Iniestra in the ring right now, getting that shoulder worked, I think. He's got a target on that with the kinetic tape.
Literally, it's right there circled. I love his gear though. It's really cute.
Yes, El Sueño.
Which means the dream.
Absolutely. It does indeed, baby.
August Matthews, a genius in professional wrestling, really coming into his own. You might have seen him last year in contest against his tag partner, Davey Bang. Davey came out ahead of that, but all love for them.
That was itself a first-time matchup was Bang versus Matthews, of course, as talked about many times on Potting with Ego. These guys were a tag team about after their second or third match and have not looked back.
It is only a matter of time before you see them everywhere as soon as they come up with a better name. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I got to bring it up. And August Matthews showing that he is a technical wizard going to that cover. Victor Iniestra not willing to let it go down like that as he runs over to tag in the diamond in the rough, Rafael Quintero.
Quintero taking his time, methodically coming to the ring. But again, what do you do? How do you prepare yourself for a match with Bang and Matthews, let alone Maggie Lee, who, again, just got signed to TNA?
In my opinion, one of the best things you could train in that situation is your vision. These are people who have offense that comes at you from anywhere and anytime. So you just got to keep your head on a swivel and be aware that anything could happen. As they say, expect the unexpected.
Whoa!
Just like that incredible escape from Rafael Quintero as he goes up for one of his own.
Oh, look at this!
These two semi-evenly matched, I would say. Arm drag and an arm drag return. Leg sweep into the cover. Referee not even enough time to get down there for the count.
Whoop! Schoolboy, wait, roll up.
Yo, if it's a good idea, it's worth doing yourself.
Yeah, right?
Davey ducks underneath.
Jeez.
Giant drop kick. Look at the pace these guys are taking, Zach.
Now taking a break to, I think, acknowledge the activity on both sides. Quintero caught in that wrist lock. He's able to fight it off. Here comes La Pescadita. And then Maggie Lee taking the tag as well. Pescadita wrapping her up before she was able to get a blow to the top. And now we're right into a headlock.
Lily, the much smaller competitor, but don't count her out. Yes, Maggie Lee is very rangy, but Pescadita is fast as hell, and she can attack you down low. When you're a long competitor, one of the things you really got to watch out for is getting caught in the legs, getting stomped in your feet, kicked in the knees, raked on the wrists. It might seem like an asset. It can also be a target.
Absolutely. Reach is helpful.
Especially for hiding stuff from me on the top shelf.
Face to face in the middle of the ring.
Close enough.
Maggie Lee looking for a left handshake? Or just indicating La Pescadita. Oh, there's a handshake. All right, I'll take it.
Listen to us!
What? Well, her team is not happy about this.
Yeah, it's Women's History Month. Everybody be cool. It's actually International Women's Day. Let's take a moment.
Celebrate it. Hey, I haven't seen that move in about a fortnight.
Pescadita taking that moment and using it to kick Maggie Lee in the midsection. Maggie Lee with a roll up here, now pushed off.
I'm really glad to see that Maggie Lee isn't taking rear view. Isn't taking her opponent lightly. This is serious competition. If anything, she's taking Rafael Quintero lightly right there.
Huge clothesline. Long clothesline?
It's both. Long is a type of huge.
That's true.
And incredibly thundering right hands from La Pescadita wants to show that I also have rear-based offense that you haven't seen yet.
Oh, La Pescadita tagged out by El Sueño.
I don't think he knows that Davey and Augie just came back in. Bang!
Well, I mean, that might be sowing the seeds of unrest of the...
Oh, and here comes some of that patented tag team offense from Bang and Matthews. Iniestra thought that he had like a hole in the offense to slide in. Got a whole bunch of offense for his troubles.
Look at this.
Into that assisted electric chair leg drop. Cover.
Cover. Quintero able to kick out. Bang, not wasting any time. Floating over and right into that front face lock.
See, that's really good wrestling strategy. You want to stay on top of your opponent as much as you can. La Pescadilla trying to fire the crowd up.
That was the interesting thing about seeing Bang face Matthews is you see those moments where, oh, big double axe handle on the arm of Quintero. But there's moments where they need that tag and they need that recharge. They weren't able to get it in the match where they faced each other. But when they have each other to depend on, and now having Maggie Lee also depend on, this is just a snowstorm of offense, if not a flurry.
Well, not only are the parts incredibly good, but Bang and Matthews are greater than the sum of their parts, for sure.
Quintero taking a lot of punishment on that left arm.
I mean, once both of them are in the ring against you, this becomes the most lopsided of fights. You never know what's going to happen in a matchup with these four. Rafael Quintero wisely escaping after taking all of that. His wrist is in trouble as Victor Iniestra comes in. El Sueño looking to keep that dream alive. Chopped back into the corner there.
In the wrong part of town now.
We all know the right part of town. It's Olympia Fields, y'all.
That's right. The most beautiful venue for pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Olympia Fields Country Club now. El Sueño able to hold on to the rope.
Here. I can't get over how pretty it is in this one. Ooh, Buddha. And
speaking of rangy, Matthews able to get that long leg up, but then he ate a short clothesline.
I mean,
Quintero.
when you've got so many people in and out of the ring. Oh, now the referee's attention drawn, leaving the trio to our... It's like downstage left to deliver a series of cheeky offense.
Now listen, they're arguing at each other too.
I mean, yeah, that kind of breakdown is...
Pescadilla got in the face of Quintero and he said, I know what I'm doing. Matthews draped over that second rope. I think they maybe wanted Pescadilla to capitalize on that, but she wouldn't do it.
No, Pescadilla seems to be a bit more honorable, but that may serve her well. It may not. You never know.
Well, if her tag team partner, if they're not gelling, I think it might, even if it's for the right reasons.
Just peanut butter. But yes, as you see, August Matthews is hung up on that second rope. Meanwhile, Davey accidentally drawing the attention of Two Juice, Andy Long, into the cover here after that slingshot from Rafael Quintero. Iniestra not able to come away with that victory as he locks in a rear chin lock on August Matthews, whose nose might be busted.
Matthews trying to fight to his feet
yes,
here.
This crowd wants that for him as well.
Iniestra still has a hold of him, but he's trying to create the separation there.
Iniestra's a former power lifter as well, so he's going to try to manipulate this strength as much as possible.
Rope separated and Matthews got dumped out onto the floor here.
Now, as I mentioned, Iniestra, oh wait, here comes drawing the attention again, taking out Bang on the outside as Quintero swoops down low to take down and continue more punishment on a prone and vulnerable August Matthews into the cover from Iniestra. Kick out at 2. Now, as I mentioned, this is Victor Iniestra's first match back from injury, so I don't necessarily blame him for wanting to take shortcuts that wouldn't put that injury at risk.
Well, I mean, and what's at stake for this trio here is imagine taking this match from Bang and Matthews, let alone Maggie Lee, in Ego Pro Wrestling, where they've had such an excellent record. I mean, certainly Iniestra and Quintero have had great success here themselves, but it would really elevate you as a team to beat Bang and Matthews.
Just like the Little Prince who's trying to catch a shooting star.
Maggie Lee on the top, leaps all the way over La Pescadita.
Pescadita going for a clothesline, misses. Maggie Lee hangs onto that wrist and goes for one of her own.
Second
Another one, not relinquishing control. Whipped. Crossbody caught. What's Maggie Lee's got a ton of options here. Goes for the fall-away slam, one of my favorite maneuvers.
That's a good one.
But look at all the space the rangy athlete has to deliver that huge uppercut.
Now trying to drag the Navarro Farm fans into this. Here comes a big boot.
Ooh.
Wow.
Those legs are so long. It's just more springs to smack your face. And a flipping blockbuster right there into the cover.
This could be it.
Kick out at 2. I'm surprised, honestly. Pescadilla took a lot of punishment there to her face.
Well, here now, Maggie Lee might be in trouble. Well, I mean, Pescadilla's teammates are up. Bang Matthews is still on the floor.
Yeah, Lily Ruiz is the only one who has a means of escape at the moment. She goes for an
escape she
enziguri.
does, yeah.
And diving to pick up Iniestra, who goes for a back elbow. Another one.
The first one seemed to wake up Maggie Lee. The second one certainly stunned her.
I think she's offended, honestly. Oh, and just a diving low crossbody. Maggie Lee is down for the moment. Iniestra takes a moment to soak in all that pain he just inflicted.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, this is a moment he can't afford. He really
I think he wants some butt offense, Zach.
Nothing but offense.
Hey, nice.
Whoa, Maggie Lee flipping out.
But here comes Davy Bing. Misses. Oh, God, Zach.
I thought that was a miss for a moment, too, but I think it was very well planned by Bang, who is clearing house. Whoop.
100%. The only people up are the people in the ring. A really heavy enziguri catches the back of the skull of Victor Iniestra.
Yeah, knocking some of those dreams loose.
Really good. Well said.
Cover. 1, 2, and oh, I thought that was it.
After that enziguri could have knocked Iniestra cold. I would not be surprised if he just stayed down. But he finds a way to kick back up.
Trying to get an extra up.
Yeah, Bang looking for the fireman's carry.
I'm sorry, yes, Bang, thank you.
Let's go together a lot.
Yeah, right, a little bit. Nope, and the extra out the back door, maybe assisted by the hair.
Exactly, into the flapjack, a deceptively devastating maneuver.
Well, getting dropped on your face in the ring is, I'm sure, no picnic.
Well, I mean, it's called a flapjack, you know.
Wow.
Diving elbow, huge, all of his weight through it. You could probably see Quintero was the heavier of these two opponents, and he threw his weight around there.
Wow. Folded up Davy Bang for the cover.
Kick out. What an incredible pump handle slam right there.
Frustration by Quintero, who I think is our biggest competitor in this match.
He's a thick man.
Look at this.
Springboard going for that lariat. Davey catches it, springboard of his own, back elbow. Both men down.
Rattled Quintero, though.
Absolutely, yes. And there's that tag. August Matthews is probably the freshest guy in this matchup, and he's got some pain on the brain. Diving over the top. The speed has elevated. Ducks underneath twice. Sliding drop kicks the legs out of Quintero. Wow. Another sliding drop kick.
Matthews,
half and half suplex. Quintero doesn't know where he is. It's the corner.
Spoiler.
Oh, what a hell of a cannonball. Cover.
2. Oh, wow.
That was a heck of a flurry of offense, was it not?
It was absolutely. Quick as a hiccup of that August Matthews. Matthews now to the top rope.
He's very comfortable up there, Zach. Oh, and for that huge stop. That could have ended the everything for Quintero right there, managing to get out of the way.
What are you doing? I don't like this.
Going for that octopus.
Double?
Double.
Oh, yeah.
And also caught up. The longest octopus, a triple.
Look at this. We have a 3-way octopus, no taps yet.
And August Matthews adding some small joint manipulation into that.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought it was going to be a triple octopus on one person.
What is this?
Come on.
You know what
the
this
benefit
is?
of those for flash photography.
It does look good on camera, I gotta say. But El Sueño manages to break it up and save his partner Quintero.
For his trouble, he gets a kick to the throat.
Ain't that how it always goes? Quintero pushes.
Yeah, like tackles him. Matthews out of the ring.
Pescadilla on the hop. flings Maggie into the middle rope.
That looked like it hurt like hell. It looks like she took it right on her jaw. Here comes the extra.
Oh, it's that tiger feint. Hooked up.
Look at Quintero, too, in the background.
Pescadita looking for a suplex. Look at the power! Incredible! Rafael Quintero from really far away, the frog splash.
Maggie Lee is folded up. Here comes an extra once. Oh, no.
Doubles topes.
Cover. No! Oh, my goodness.
Incredible.
Wow. Where did Maggie Lee get that from?
I have no idea. She must have had just enough time to become aware as everybody cleared the ring.
Pescadita needs to stay on her right now. I don't know. Pescadita's got to be the legal person.
And showing no respect for Maggie Lee. I think they were going for a triple kick, but the men of the group pulled to the outside by Bangin' Matthews. Maggie Lee with that waist lock. Yes.
Big back elbow. Oh!
Stall to the boot to the gut. She can taste it. Big knee across the face. Pescadita is floored.
Maggie Lee with that Maggie knee.
Nice. Springboard.
Cover!
Matthews in. Looking at half and half again. Back elbow. Double stomp. Planting Quintero. Kick missed into the blue thunder bomb. Entering with a spear is Davey Bang. Everybody's getting pummeled here.
Yes, indeed. Pop up and get knocked down. Bang unable to get that fireman's carry into anything but a quick fireman's carry.
But wiggles out.
Oh!
Oh, and Andy Long catches an enziguri for being too close to the action.
The referees are unsafe in this promotion, Jason Midas.
I can't speak to that. More to the point, I won't. Oh, and El Sueño goes low. Down south to Davey Bang.
By that I mean they're not safe themselves, of course. They're a second person getting.
He's got a chair.
Speaking of unsafe,
he's got a chair.
And the extra pulls the chair into the ring.
With referee Andy Long down, it is at his discretion to deliver this kind of violence. And he's faking him out. Guerrero style. He's faking him out. Oh, and this is a hot potato of a chair.
We need to get another official out here.
Oh, he got hit with that the hardest, it looks like.
Andy Long might be stirring. Oh, no, poor August Matthews.
The women are the only people who haven't been chaired so far. I'm going to say, as far as the ref knows. Lily Ruiz is the only one standing.
She looks like she's trying to pick up the pieces. Now we have a little fight over the chair.
Hey, it's a weapon. It's to your advantage to get it. And into the gut. Pescadita with all of the No. Davey Bang catching that the referee was stirring and not wanting it to end that way.
Now we've got a fireman's carry. Oh,
into a Michinoku driver.
And the ring cleared. Oh, but La Pescadita rolled out. There's no chance to capitalize here. Bangin' Matthews in the ring.
Davey, Augie, Maggie, the only ones available right now. A fake out from August Matthews into a moonsault from Davey Bang. And what's that called?
Back elbow, maybe? A flying back elbow?
A pescado from August Matthews.
Maggie Lee celebrating in the ring, but we have nobody to cover.
No, but the referee is stirring. Oh, they're calling for the Spears Tower. Up into it. There's the spin. The Spears Tower delivered. Maggie Lee looking to collect. Hooked up. Oh! Right to the top of the skull.
2, 3. There it is. Wow.
What a high-paced, action-packed contest. Davey, Augie, Maggie coming away with this.
August Matthews checking on his near stepfather there in Andy Long.
The ages work out.
Now, fans, I did allude to the fact that Maggie Lee is now working with TNA Wrestling, but you do have the opportunity to see Maggie Lee at the Dome Show.
Wow.
Coming up in April.
Y'all, aren't you lucky?
So be sure
to follow at Ego Pro Chicago to find out when tickets go on sale. You want to get them quick. They do sell out. As you can see, it is packed in here.
That's right. Tickets are indeed already on sale for Battle at the Dome. April 26th at Papa Magoo's Bar and Grill, 14285 South County Line Road in Shorewood. See Maggie Lee and all the stars of Ego Pro Wrestling.
Once again, we want to thank Navarro Farm for being a huge part of this. Make sure you check out the farm and their emerging website. They help those with a wide range of programs to help people with intellectual disabilities so they have a better quality of life. Hey, here we go.
The following contest is a singles match.
That is some intense music from Joliet's favorite son, Gunnar Brave. And some nice vaporwave entrance gear coming out here. Dude looking straight Akira. I keep expecting the orchestra to come in with the choir.
Gunnar Brave making an Ego Pro debut.
Love this kid. He's very nice to me. And that's all it takes to be over with me.
Now I heard his opponent demanded this match. Or demanded a match, I should say more accurately.
I know exactly who it is.
Now, those of you in the Midwest are becoming more familiar with the Beantown Bully, Benny Vargas. He's been making his way around the region over the last year. And if you're making your way around the region, you will inevitably run into Gunnar Brave.
Yes, indeed. Benny Vargas, a bit of a staple here in Ego Pro Wrestling. I think he showed up, realized he wasn't on the card, and demanded a match with Ego. And
he threw a bottle at me in the parking lot.
I don't not believe that.
I don't know what was in it, but he said he hadn't gotten out of his car in a while. Benny Vargas wearing the colors of the Boston Bruins, who just traded Brad Marchand, of all people.
Is that a sports thing?
Yes, it's a hockey thing. This is a sports thing.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yes.
I mean, other sports. You know, I'm talking
Oh, yeah, other fake sports. Hockey's not real.
I'm telling you what, man.
Hockey's rigged. I don't know how anybody skates. That's not real.
As somebody who grew up in the 90s in Chicagoland, I watched the Bulls take Team X to 6 games when they should have just buried the team in 3 games. Ever since then.
I also grew up in the same stadium watching the Blackhawks do the opposite.
And we are off.
I remember crying when the Penguins swept us in 1996. My dad had to comfort me all the way home.
Vargas making a way to the outside to jaw with the fans.
For somebody who demanded this matchup, he's not really getting at it.
Indeed.
We're always on Boston time.
Now you can see Gunnar Brave in there. Just take his time.
He's from Boston. He might be on Eastern time.
Oh, all
That's
right.
probably it. But Gunnar Brave, more than happy to take his time and prepare to square off with his opponent, even if it's annoying for him. strategies are going to be very different going into these. Benny Vargas not going to employ a bunch of nonsense physically. Gunnar Brave going to look to discombobulate his opponent and grab a sneaky pin wherever he can, in addition to some just absolutely unwise, crazy offense. I've seen Gunnar Brave do some stuff I would not recommend.
Vargas back to the outside. Look at Brave relaxing in the ring now.
Yo, this is a great place to relax. I would love to relax in this ring and look up at these rafters.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful. But again, if he stays in that position, he might be able to trick Vargas into a mistake. But now it looks like he's going to give chase.
Vargas avoiding Gunnar Brave with some
nice to see you.
old yakety sack style tactics. The knee drop missed. Gunnar Brave sees an opportunity. Cuts out of the way. Simple tabletop. Vargas not seeing that one coming. Ended up on the back of his head. Displeased immensely. Oh, he's going for that finger lock.
Nope,
Oh no, it's a thumbs up. Looking for some more positivity.
looks like he got it. Well, all right. Whoop.
Ooh, he's going for that nail into the neck, as they say, and an atomic drop delivered. That is no way to treat your tailbone. Lift it up, inverted atomic drop. That's the front tail, as it were.
No way to treat your front bone.
Gunnar Brave says he'll do one more. He'll do one. And we all know this one.
I think Benny Vargas is regretting asking for this match.
Yeah, at the moment, I would too. He's got to ride all the way home with that.
It'll be a long way to Boston sitting on an ice pad.
Stopping a Sunoco on the way, and hair whipping, the thing that, it's an advantage that Benny Vargas has that Gunnar Brave does not. He can grab the hair of Gunnar Brave.
That's true. Although it wouldn't be the first time I've seen somebody grab a beard in wrestling.
That's true. Oh, what an incredible wrecking ball from Gunnar Brave as he delivers a Gamengiri up to the top rope. He is fearless. Crossbody missed. Into a jumping neck breaker. Cover.
Just a 2 count.
Just a 2 count. Benny Vargas not willing to give up after all that. But so far, Vargas' tactics ineffective against Gunnar Brave, who is executing a very good amount of patience against his opponent.
We said it there. There's a Roman knuckle lock and a chop.
That's a nipple ripper right there.
I want to go this way.
Great call for the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
He's taking his time to get that point.
Yeah, why not? You've got that wrist locked. Might as well take your time. Going to show some fancy footwork to tight rope. A tight rope. Janelle Monáe would be proud as Gunnar goes to make the turn.
And he does.
That's actually the hardest part.
Oh!
And paying for it. That can blow your entire knee out. Gunnar Brave ends up on the floor in a poor position.
He almost took out camera guy Nick.
And I like camera guy gimmick, Nick. Don't do that to him. He's a good dude.
Well, I'm worried about Gunnar Brave here. That knee might be done in.
Hey, knee injuries are very common in wrestling because people will hurt you in that exact way, like you just saw. Benny Vargas
Standing on the knee. Come on.
just being the meanest.
Stomp on the floor is a dance floor covered with a Persian rug. And there's no give there.
No, not at all. You can feel the hard floor underneath every footprint you make in that. Vargas nonchalantly rolling back into the ring. He knows he can pick the bones of Gunnar Brave right now as long as those legs are out of commission.
The tables seem to have turned here.
I didn't even know there were unturned tables.
Wow. Well, we need to get these people out and get some more people in so we can sell more food.
Patience seems to be the key in this for both competitors. Taking your time seems to be the key to success, as Benny Vargas will want to take all of the offense that he can and take away all the speed that Gunnar Brave often brings to his repertoire. But right now, though, I'm speaking out of turn because Gunnar Brave, I don't know if he can stand.
Yeah, this might be foregone at this point, unfortunately. Not a spectacular debut so far. Or in this going, I should say.
Yeah.
Gunnar Brave, but he's back up to his feet. assisted.
Body slam delivered right to the center. And just the meanest pin. Gunner Brave not even letting a 1 count happen. It's so rude to do.
Stomp of the sternum is keeping Brave on the mat right now. We haven't seen Vargas go to the top rope, I think, ever.
Nah. And now we see why. He's not able to target his opponent well. Gunner slips out the back, kicking with that bad leg and catches a forearm for his trouble, flopped back into the ring.
Well scouted by Vargas to grab that kick and send it sailing, I should say.
The body language of Benny Vargas speaks to an amount of disdain for his opponent.
He is a bully, that's for sure.
From Beantown, they say. And just shot into the corner. The entire ribs of the one side of Gunner Brave taking the punishment in that exchange.
Oh no, the farmer's blow.
Come on, man. COVID's still a thing.
It's true.
I don't care what Kennedy says. It's still a thing.
He's got Brave by the chin. I guess got by the beard.
Hey, a beard's a handle. Oh, and just a full cross just across the face of Gunner Brave. Gunner reverses it, going to fire back in his own right, but he doesn't have a ton of energy.
Still able to send him off.
And Vargas explodes out of the corner, turning Brave inside out, going into the pin.
2.
Gunner Brave manages to shoot his hips up into the air and kick out at 2. Vargas still taking a very deliberate pace with Gunner Brave. Looking for an ending right here of some kind. But Gunner manages to reverse it.
Wow.
That must have taken a lot on those knee joints in order to put Vargas over the top.
You are not kidding. I think Vargas was so sure he had that suplex, he didn't even see the reversal coming.
Just took his foot off the gas.
Back elbow, and he is dazed.
If Vargas can't get some speed here, Gunner Brave might have an advantage. And that knee injury might mean nothing, but it looks like it does mean a lot. It's hard to not use your offense. You're so used to doing what you do that even in injury, you don't get off of the things that you've trained yourself to engage in. Rolling backwards. Trying to get some feeling back into that knee. Gunner looking for another stop. Vargas hits him up into the fireman's carry. Brave escapes out the back.
Pushed off and boot to the midsection.
Always effective.
Here comes Vargas, misses with the knee or boot or
kick to the front. Stomp delivered with authority. All of Gunner Brave's weight onto the neck.
Jeez. Vargas is twisted up like a pretzel from that.
Gunner's trying to climb, but those legs are not underneath him like he wants. What's he going for here? Moonsault! Oh!
Missed and right on those legs.
Normally you can catch yourself if you miss it that way, but he crumples under the pain of that previous injury that's still stinging him.
Now Vargas not really in a position to capitalize, or
Cover.
is he?
And Vargas with his feet on the ropes.
Did he get it?
Yes, he did. I think. Yeah, hit it.
That was it? All right,
yeah, that was it.
Wow, big win for Benny Vargas, who again is a bit of a staple here in Eagle Pro.
Benny Vargas looked for his opportunity. He wasn't able to, even with all the pain, Gunner Brave not willing to give up. Benny Vargas having to resort to an underhanded tactic of stacking his feet up on the ropes in order to make sure Gunner Brave doesn't come away with it. Benny Vargas continues his winning ways.
Yeah, he walked in on a mission and accomplished that mission. Let's hope we haven't seen the last of Gunner Brave and that he's okay.
Thankfully, Joliet isn't that far, so hopefully he can get a long rest at home and get those hit dice back. A great effort. We've had a great time here. I'd like to once again thank NES for giving us a great amount of sponsorship here. And of course, our main event is going to be sponsored by Elysium.
Yes, indeed. I think, like I said, there's been an Elysium Championship minted for this next match.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's gorgeous. Great job, Alex Storm, once again. You can find him all over social media with his name.
The following contest is a singles match, and it is for the Elysium Match of Championship, and it is your
Thank you for sticking with us through 8 incredible matches. We have a 9th one to top off your incredible evening.
Look at this.
There's that belt. Uncle T.
Go get him, boy. Yes, sir. Hey, you
There he is, Ego Pro's pit boss, Solomon Tupu, Uncle T.
And the bane of every casino he walks into.
You said it.
I'm the bane of casinos because I ruin their buffets. There he is with his money gun. Everybody's a big fan of Uncle T. I love that cow gear, cow print, awesome stuff.
I wonder how many steers had to go for that gear. That is all of 320 pounds.
Oh yeah, they can't steer you wrong. They say that that's power steering. I don't have a third one.
Well, you wouldn't steer me wrong.
Hey, thank you.
But his opponent
Yes.
is someone who's liable to steal the show as he does so often.
I know he's someone you're very familiar with.
Uncle T dressing a fan for the Uncle T section. Wow.
Where's the smile?
Now, these two have stood across the ring each other several times, but this is a first-time singles contest for these two competitors. Never one-on-one.
Another first-time matchup brought to you by Ego Pro Wrestling.
And our folks at Navarro Farms, as well as, of course,
Look real good.
Elysium, look at that beautiful championship. The Elysium Match Hub Championship being held high above Ref Brian's head.
I want it.
You know, Elysium deals in cryptocurrency. This would be a big win for Uncle T. Although it might get all bet on red.
Yep. Did you hear about that guy who threw out his Bitcoin like years ago, and now he bought the dump so he can look for the USB drive that he wants?
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I know stuff. These two stare across the room from each other, very different physiques, but of similar amount of desire within them. Both of these folks want to make a real good showing for themselves in this main event here at the Country Club.
Friends and fans, if you did not see Solomon Tupu's warm-up video where he did a bunch of human highlight stuff, please go to his socials and check it out. We're showing that 320 pounds of power against Isaiah Moore there, though.
Also, don't trust his opinion on person.
Isaiah Moore trying to get his back up here.
Now, you've seen a bunch of Isaiah Moore's career so far. What can you tell us about this bouncy young man?
He is indeed a human highlight, and he seems to owe Robert Anthony a favor because he spends a lot of time in Ego rings to the delight of Ego fans.
Where's his hot sauce?
That's exactly. Human highlight hot sauce?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like a natural.
Alliteration is always acceptable in my book. These two, again, I want to mention, they have very different styles, so it's kind of hard to prepare when you know you're going to have to basically pull off all of your stuff against your opponent.
Oh no, look at this, the power of Uncle T. Oh, missing with the clothesline though. We're getting shaken off here.
on, ref. That was 4, at least 4. Oh boy.
That's not real nice.
Come here, Isaiah. Come on, brother.
I'm not too cool. I'm not too cool.
Come on, more. Come on, more.
Is that all you got?
One more! Good match, people. Ooh, I'm tired. But it's time to gamble. Yeah, it's time to make some money. Ooh, boy. I'm ready to gamble, baby.
You deserve it!
That brings us to the end of our show. On behalf of everyone at Eagle Pro Wrestling, we thank you all for coming out.